Do you have it here? Yeah. Okay, it's showing.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Hye Young-min, who is a delegate of South Korea, and last year, very honorably, many delegates from ISO TC68 had an internal ballot, and I had an opportunity to contribute as the chair of TC68 Advisory Group 6. So today, I'd like to introduce what AG6 has been done from my term since March 2026. So AG6 originally there was another convener who contributed a lot from the DC68 industry. So we showed the condolences for her. So after her, I was elected in 2025, and here, let me first introduce our cadence. We are having a virtual meeting every second Thursday a month, and the time is scheduled very late night for Korea. It begins from 10 p.m. until 11:30, and because usually it takes an hour, but usually because we are receiving another expert from Subcommittee 42 AI, and the point is that, like Mr. Stephen introduced, working group can create any kind of international standard, including technical report, right? So our first movement begins from creation of the technical report, which is titled Technical Report 24/492, which the title is Standardization Needs for the Application of AI in the Financial Services Industry. So, like ISO and the chairman, Jim Dodi, mentioned, it is recommended to work with financial service expert, which means everyone here, and the AI expert, which is belong to Subcommittee 42. So the original working group is a joint working group, which is under Subcommittee 42, like we are doing other industries, which means healthcare and functional safety service, which means the autonomous car, and another industry like robotics. They are also creating joint working group under Subcommittee 42. So anyway, the time is in the Central European summertime. It begins 3 to 4. It begins every second Thursday from 3 p.m. until 4 p.m. And UK time, it begins 2 p.m. and 3:30, and US Eastern time, where Jim Dodi is, it begins 9 a.m. and 10:30. So anyway, the point is that for now, there are very limited experts are participating, including Jim Dodi, the chair, and Paul D'Amico in the communications group, and me, and some other Korean colleagues, and Australian colleagues whose name is David. He is joining in the working group 13 with me. So anyway, I would like to introduce what we are doing and hope that you can come, because advisory group main goal is identifying what should be in the technical report as a financial service expert, because they are AI expert, but they do not know what do we need to standardize in the financial services. So we can envision and let them share what we really need. And for now, the suggestion from the Joint Working Group 7 is following. First, definition, terminology, and glossary should be decided first. We are at the technical report. We are not decided what should be definition. We just try to enclose this kind of standardization needs should be developed. And the second thing is the assessment and evaluation of AI model and AI systems and use cases. I'm not sure whether evaluation of AI model will be possible because it is a very difficult job and there is another working group in the subtopic 42. So what I'm thinking about that maybe AI use cases can be okay, can be included in the technical report. So that was AI agency's opinion. And the third thing is the third-party payment. Third-party payment and the management and some kind of service guidelines. I try to introduce some other guidelines, like we have Singaporean delegates here. The Monetary Authority Service of Singapore, they introduced some kind of financial service AI guidelines which can be adopted within Singapore and other Asian countries. And recently in US, Cyber Risk Institute, they NIST adopted AI risk management profile, right? So what the Cyber Risk Institute did is they introduced financial services AI risk management framework, and it was developed and announced in the late March. At the April, there was an announcement from Mythos, AI very well-known corporation, that it could cause some kind of cyber risk threat. So the Federal Fed and the US, they had a meeting to have JP Morgan and Citibank and many US corporations. So that is what has been done until now. And I think that not only card industry or banking industry or payment industry, because we are all gathered here for representing a lot of areas. So I guess that maybe AI literacy and oversight and maybe identifying the needs, what should be done and what should be included in this technical report might be helpful to create more widely adopted technical report. So that's what I think what is going on. And could you turn that to the second page? Okay, appreciate it. Okay, so for now, in March, yeah, the co-project leader is Miss Tiffany Bent, who is the delegate of Switzerland, and another project editor is Miss Deborah Ong. Do you remember that I mentioned the Cyber Risk Institute? She is one of the main authors of U.S. Financial Service AI Risk Management Framework, and Deborah Ong is a member of NC, right? So for now, there are two project leaders for the technical report, and I am giving an opinion as a convener of AG6. And in the joint working group, seventh convener is Mr. Aditya Mohan, who is representatives from the Ireland. So what I've learned is that in AI, it seems to be that Ireland delegates have a lot of influence, not just Mr. Aditya Mohan, but I heard that many global groups has some kind of branch in Ireland because they are supporting financially and economically. So SC42 was some kind of lead by Ireland delegates. So that was the current status quo. And I hope that many people can join in, and it will be helpful to create more adaptive AI standard. So I wrote my personal email and personal contact. So anytime is welcome, and thank you for having an opportunity to have a speech.